So I normally don't get up here because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But anyway, I'll try it today. I don't do very many lives, but as you can see, with it being 8:02, I was trying to figure this out. But what I have to say is, we interrupt this program. A war has broken out in Iran. There's no plan whatsoever. The brain has no brakes. There's nothing coming out of the president's brain at this moment in time due to a frontal lobe, prefrontal lobe, and orbital cortex dysfunction. Once again, the brain has no plan. This is an emergency, and I need all doctors, neurologists, psychologists, psychiatrists to the front immediately. The president is an existential threat to the to our nation. He cannot hold back his thoughts and words before acting or speaking. He cannot plan or weigh consequences and adapt his behavior and understand context. Who's running the ship? Who's the acting president? Who's making the decision? Who is doing the planning? And why is the president going along with the strikes to Iran? And what is the president covering up? Who is planning a coup? He cannot regulate his emotions, integrate social and emotional cues, facial expressions, and tone of voice. There is a problem, and the brain is unhealthy. Now, a healthy brain has brakes. You do not say whatever you want to say or whatever pops into your mind, especially if it is rude, hurtful, harmful, unsafe, because words can cause a war. There will be no plan if there are damages caused by a stroke, dementia, development conditions, brain injuries that can cause frontal lobe syndrome. We have witnessed the president saying and doing inappropriate behaviors, impulsiveness, and poor judgment, acting without thinking. We have witnessed the president refusing or accepting things without consequences. We have witnessed personality mood changes, irritability, emotional outbursts, and emotional flatness by this president. The president is unable to think ahead, shifting gears, developing strategies, and shifting strategies or understanding complex situations. And war is a complex situation. We have witnessed how the president uses other people's reactions and norms to guide his behaviors, whether it is socially or emotional. Now, the president has no guidance whatsoever because he has not surrounded himself by people with normal behavior or people with intellectual behavior. And they will not give him the right answers, the correct answers, factual information, or the truth. The president makes mistakes and decisions that are costly because he is unable to update or correct himself. He cannot regulate his emotions, his aggressions, or impulsive behaviors. The president's social inappropriate behaviors is acquired sociopathic. This is a loss of empathy and disregard for the rules. We have witnessed the impulsive comments, the sexually inappropriate remarks and behaviors, the president oversharing personal information and confidential information. And this is a national security risk. The president cannot be clued, he cannot be checked, and he does not realize what he's saying. We have an executive without executive functioning. If you have no executive functions, you cannot plan, you cannot organize, you have no flexible thinking, there's no decision making process, no motivations or lack thereof, and low speech production. I hope America realized that this is a real emergency. The transparency that many people in the media, the administration, judges, attorney, the Republicans, the Democrat, podcasters, and whoever the fuck the president have came in contact with realizes that this was not transparency when he was speaking out loud. It is a dysfunction of the orbital cortex, and the orbital cortex is right above the eyes in the brain. So, once again, you will get the talking out loud. That is not transparency. That is also a dysfunction of the brain, orbital cortex. It is time for Article 2, Section 4 of the Constitution to be enacted. The President of the United States is in a position that he could never feel. He is an existential threat to people, the Constitution, and the rule of law, and our nation. J.D. Vance had told ICE once that they had immunity. Now, I guess my question tonight, as they say, some of the things that keep you up, and maybe this is one of the things that has kept me up, or um, thinking about what Vance has said. I wonder if he has went back and told the Republicans and the people in ICE that are doing things to other people in our country, will their children be immune to being snatched into Iran's war and being shipped back in a body bag? So once again, this is an emergency. Everybody to the front and center at this moment in time. We need all hands on deck. And there's no time to be up in the Senate trying to figure out, what to do because we've seen it over and over again. And maybe it just needs to be spelled out and explained in just plain and simple language. The bottom line is we are about to get the fuck blowed up. And so I'm basically saying that if you want to sit up there in Congress and work through whatever you think you need to work through, then every minute counts. It's like a heart attack or a stroke, or if you're trying to get somebody to the hospital to save their life. At this time, the United States of America is on life support. So at this time, I'm signing off. And thank you. Okay. How do I get out of here, Will?